So I'm going to start out here with my first guest, and she's got such a resume of background. I'm going to pull her information here, but I met her at the Park Cities Net Weavers that I go to on Tuesdays, and that's one of the groups I really like, and it's over there in the Park Cities at the Park City Cafe, and you can sign up with them through Meetup, but it's a good networking group, and so I met her there, and she is the founder of NLP Training Concepts LLC. She's a master NLP practitioner and a certified trainer, and she's been teaching NLP since 1989. So she trains individuals and groups in neuro-linguistic programming. She also conducts classes in stress reduction, identity work, and is a certified challenge course instructor. Ropes. I mean, is that kind of like a long? I guess that's mental ropes.
No, it's a physical ropes.
Oh.
Courses.
Okay. So it's actually physical and mental. Okay.
It's designed to help people. It puts them under high stress to see how they've solved problems.
Through working them out?
Yeah, they have to work them out.
Is it kind of like hot yoga?
No, it's different than hot yoga.
Okay.
You're 30 feet in the air.
Whoa. Well, that sounds like that might be kind of fun if you're a thrill seeker. So, in addition, she teaches over there at SMU. You do that, too. So she's been around here, and she does a lot of private consultations, too. And we're going to be talking to her today. And what we're going to be talking about, I'm pretty much going to let her almost go on it because she's a speaker and a very good one. And so I want to make sure that she does have that ability to talk about what she wants to. So, but we were going to talk about the magic of NLP and what it is. And I actually went to your website, and you have an excellent website too, and that's nlptrainingconcepts.com. She's got a lot of articles, and she's got a lot of things about what it is. So, if you have any questions that aren't covered, I would suggest you go there because it's full of free information. And you write a lot too. So, I want to let's start off by asking you. I think I introduced. This is where it is. This is why I couldn't find it. She had a actual course that she taught. It was called "Going from Being Stuck to Star-Studded in Your Personal and Professional Life," and I see how you can change the mind to that celebrity mindset that you need. And I guess that's part of the magic. So why don't you start off and tell us what NLP is and.
Sure. NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, it was a body of information, a technology of how the brain works, and it was originally developed out of an umbrella, so to speak, of different venues: psychology, neurology, systems theory, different venues, and they put them all together and then studied 3 highly effective therapists and what they did to help their clients heal, get better, actually make some changes in their life. And so they codified the information, started teaching it to other therapists. It went into the general population through sales and marketing when people in those particular professions started reading articles that Richard Bandler wrote. So that's how it got started. But
so it was used by therapists that were in counseling. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of psychotherapists took NLP. It's actually quite a sophisticated body of information.
Is it organic based, or do they use imaging software like the people that do the feedback and stuff like that? Okay.
No.
So it's more like it's result. You told me that it was results oriented,
it's outcome based. It's not a problem solving body of information. It actually goes for outcomes, and in the process helps people resolve the obstacles or the things that are in their way to be able to get that.
Okay, and so what makes you think it's magic for people?
I don't like to call it magic. I like to call it does for me in the many hundreds and hundreds of students and clients that I've had over the years. It creates miracles. I wouldn't say that it's magic because it just like any model, it doesn't work all the time. I mean, it works to the limit of its application. So with some people, it works fabulous and they can get to a place of of extreme expertise. For other people, it may take them from where they are to make them very, very good. So it just depends. It depends on the fabric of the person and who they're working with.
Oh, I was just going to say, I loved the definition that you had on your website for NLP model as a model of excellence.
It is a model of, it came out of studying what highly effective people do in learning communication and behavior. So it is, I think it's miraculous because you can use it to change things that most people in our society think are unchangeable. It can take a habit, a bad habit for a person with an application of a process or several processes, be able to change that habit into something that works really well for them.
And that habit is the software of the mind, right?
Yeah, it's just the neural pathways firing, the synapses.
And it's kind of what Dr. Phil says, if you have, it's on your upbringing and you can't help it, but you can change it.
Yes.
And I remember that, is there still an age thing they look at? Like if you don't change it by the time you're 28? I mean, they do that with criminals. And they say if they don't change their behavior, that or they're thinking that they generally don't have a very good rate of. But
NLP has a set of presuppositions, and one of them is that anything a person does has usefulness in some context. So, say for instance, in the example, I about ready to do some training with the Fort Worth ISD, and we're looking at how can we change or help students change their learning strategies. So people can, everything that someone does is a resource. It's got to be applied in the right context.
What do you think that American, because the students do so well in other countries, is it how we I don't know, this is just my opinion, and it comes with, but brain lazy. If you can have a calculator or somebody, or even pay somebody to do it, why should I take that course? And so it seems like in the other countries, but it also is very good to build your brain. But is that maybe our own mindset, our own things that says we don't like to study, or I'm not good at this, or I don't want to do this, or what?
A lot of that comes out of the mastery versus performance. See, our country or our culture bases learning on performance. Many other cultures base their learning on mastery. And so when people go for the grade, then they'll take the courses that they're the easiest because they look at the grade and they go, yeah, that's me. But performance orientation, it fosters imposter syndrome, which people will go, why? What if people find out? What if they find out I'm really not that smart?
So I need to cheat, or I need to drop the course before
or do
anybody.
something. Yeah.